Hello, good evening, and welcome to Candy's Crafts Corner. I hope you had a great Mother's Day today, and I hope that you're back from your brunches, lunches, dinners, or however you celebrate it. I'm checking that everything is okay. It looks like we are live. Let me see if I can, now I can see comments. Hello, good evening, and today I thought that we would make fun pop-up card. I don't know if it's a fun fold. It is kind of folded. I mean, the base is a regular base. I don't know what it's called basically, but this is what we're gonna be making. It's hi Deborah, how are you? We made this for a team meeting a couple of months ago, I think, or was it last month? I don't know, time flies. Deborah, you will remember this fold. And I think it was called Diamond Pop-Up, but I'm not very sure. But anyway, you now see how it looks. And I think that we're gonna use a totally different color scheme, because I like to show you things that you can do with whatever materials you have at home. I mean, if you're inspired by using some of the materials that I'm gonna show you, that's great. But I mean, you can use what you have at home. And right now my obsession is this beautiful Countryside Inn paper. Look at what nice papers it comes with. These are two of the papers that you have in the Countryside Inn DSP Designer Series paper. Hi Deborah, how are you? I'm glad you like it. Hope you had a great Mother's Day. And these are the backs of the paper. I mean, they're really so nice. But anyway, I need a graduation card. So I thought we're going to use this fold here, and we're going to make a graduation card. All right, so we'll start. And I hope with this, as I said, we made it a couple of months ago, or at least several weeks ago. And I hope I remembered all the steps, so bear with me. And I have my model here. So let's start with the fold inside, because I think that's what's the most effective. Hi, Abby. I'm glad to see that you made it. So you have here square that, if I'm not mistaken, is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. Just double checking that. Yes, exactly. Of any DSP that you want. This is gonna pop up like this. So you have to think both sides are gonna be seen, but this side is gonna be seen less. So whichever side you like less, you put, you have to be mindful of how you fold it. So I want to showcase this side better, and it's gonna be like this. Okay, so it's a little diagonally, but I don't care, because it's just, there's a flower pattern. There's not up and down technically, because it could be perfectly well like this. But anyway, it's gonna be like a rhombus. All right, so we're gonna fold it in half, and I'm not using my paper trimmer because I want the fold exactly what it needs to be. The paper trimmer can do it, but sometimes if you move it an inch or something, like a smidge, I mean, or something, you can, you can move a little bit, and it may not be totally fine. So I think this is how it was. And then it opens like this. And let me see my model here. And then this is gonna be my inside part. So I need the fold to be like that. Then we need to then do the triangle here. And if you feel more comfortable using your trimmer to score it, go ahead. I usually do, but this, I want it very precise. Right? And then, let me see, this will go like this. As it falls, we put these 2 points where we have the diagonal thing like this, and we bring it to the point here, and we make the square like that, and we score it. And be careful because this is gonna have some action, so you don't want to press too hard in it that it may create a fold. But I think by doing it by hand it's easier than if you do it with the trimmer. There you go. So this is the action inside this. See how easy it was? That's it. That's the gist of things. And we can decorate it here and put a square here and a square here to print whatever you want. And it also will feature this beautiful paper on the side, so it will pop up like this when it gets open. All right, so now that we have this, let's put this aside for a moment and work on our base. And our base is a regular card base, but vertical. So it's 11 by 4 1/4, score at 5.5. I'm using Balmy Blue because it goes with this paper. See, this Balmy Blue is one of the feature colors in the Countryside Inn, which is all blues, very nice. But as I said, you can use whichever paper. This I made with retired paper because, you know, I was just trying. I didn't know what I was making. And, you know, I didn't want to use a current paper for when we made it. And I used the Daisies. What is it called? No, it was Daffodils. Daffodil Afternoon. That's what I used. All right, so we have the base. And then we get a card, a white, or depends on what your color, your DSP features. If it's either very vanilla or basic white. In this case it's basic white, and it's gonna go all around it. And I messed it up. Look at this. I messed it up. No, because this is the inside part. What happens is I never cut the outside part. Ah, Candy. All right, well, let me get it. I will cut it. Thankfully I have the paper handy, which I usually don't, but today I do. So we'll get a heat of Whisper White, and we're gonna cut it at 4 by 5 1/4. All right. Maybe I have a piece here that's already cut at that. This is what I did. Like, this is what happened. I think I cut it yesterday, and instead of putting it with my new stuff, let me measure it, and I think this will be it. Yay! See, it is. It's a little smaller than this, actually, bigger than this. But I think I like it like that. It's gonna be a little, this has more frame around it, and this is gonna have less frame, but I'm okay with that because I really love this paper and I wanted to feature it. All right, so let's mount this together. And yes, it's an easy fold, right? I told you, Abby, it's just very showy, but it's very easy to make. Okay, this time I'm ready, and I have my brand new Tombow because I knew that's what's gonna happen. It felt very empty. All right, but I'm ready today. I'm very proud of myself. Yeah. So I like fan folds because they're a little bit more special. You know, you cannot go to a, for the most part, unless it's a very elaborate machine-made pop-up card. You would really, when you buy a card, you don't get a fan fold like this. And I think it makes it special and makes it more clear that it's handmade with love always. Okay, so we have our second layer, and now we're gonna put our DSP. If it's directional, be careful, you know. Mine is, and I was thinking it's like it focuses for a graduation card, but yes, because this girl is marked as a fox, so I think it's appropriate. She also likes animals, so I hope she'll like it. All right. Center it. And I think we have to put the inside now, because otherwise we won't be able to put our pop-up mechanism. So yes, I love pop-up cards, and sometimes the pop-ups are much easier than what people think. And they seem intimidating, but they're great for a class, Abby, if you're thinking of a class. Because you can guide people and they can feel very accomplished by doing something like this. All right. So that's the basics of it. And then I have here, now we decorate the outside. And for the outside, I have a piece of vellum that I cut with the layering circles. And I know they're retired, but you can use another circle or another die that you have for your vellum. And then we're gonna make a cap, a graduation cap. And I've already made a diploma very easily. I actually rolled a little strip of paper and I tied it together, and I'm curling the edges like this. So I think it looks cute as a diploma. And this is gonna be my cap, but it needs oh, the ribbon. Did I take the ribbon? No, that's what I need. Okay, because I want to put the same metallic ribbon that I will have here. It's I think it's like I don't know if it's the metallic one that we had. It's called Starry Sky. So give me a second and I'm gonna grab it and be right back. Okay, I'm still looking for that ribbon. We're gonna have to use something else. This is weird. Oh well, I'm sorry. We have to improvise. I cannot find the ribbon. It was like this metallic, but the blue one, and I don't know where I put it. But I'll have to look for it later. But for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this. It's not gonna be so great, but I'm gonna cut a piece of this with my scissors for ribbon. This is the one thing I did not prepare. See, I was so proud of myself. It's always something. I try to be so prepared. And it was last night that I was thinking, it's like, don't forget to get the ribbon, because, you know, my ribbons are in someplace else, kind of hidden. Okay, so I'm gonna color this with Night of Navy, which happens to be this color, so it's gonna be fine, I think. There we go. I just didn't want to put it white, and maybe white is better, I don't know. And this is way too long, so I'm gonna cut this a little bit more. I'm gonna fold it like so. We're gonna attach it like this. I will look nice. I see a spot of white that bothers me right there. I'm coloring by the way using the blend. I didn't say, but the blend it is. It goes great for coloring ribbons. And let me grab a glue dot. We'll put it in the middle of the cup here. And it's not gonna be seen because I'm gonna put a little sparkle in it. Yeah, I think it looks nice. So let's find some sparkle. What can we put? What can we put? Oh, I know. We can put this sequence, the pastel adhesive back sequence, and I think it will pop up a little bit the lighter blue, which I think it happens to be balmy blue. And I think they come in two sizes. I'm gonna use the big one. See how it looks. Alright, put this away. I also could have used any of these, but these are retired, so I don't wanna, for the sake of this video, I don't want to show you retired products. Alright, so this is our cap. How you like it? I think it looks nice. And then we're gonna put the diploma right there. And so let's put this together. I'm gonna just put, since I'm gonna put all the things in the middle of the vellum, I can use just a little bit of stamp and seal there, because it's gonna be covered with the elements that we're decorating this with. So like this to the side, and then these we're gonna pop up with dimensionals like that. Yeah, okay, where did I put my dimensionals? Right here. I think a couple will suffice. All right, and now our diploma. And diploma, I'm gonna just put a glue dot, and that's it. I'm gonna fold my glue dot. Okay, let me get the excess off. Gonna fold, where do I want it? Like this? Yes. Fold the glue dot right here. And voila. And I'm trying to get the knot on the top. This metallic one frays a lot. So I'm kind of happy I'm using this other one. Sometimes it's a happy accident. So I think this works out with the colored ribbon. See, this is sticking up a little bit, my little square. Oh, by the way, the square was like 1.25 inches, if I'm not mistaken, by 1.25 inches of regular cardstock. Yep. And this is just a piece of white paper because the cardstock is a little too thick to do. And now we need to put our message here. And I'm using this from Taylor Tags, one of the tags for Taylor Tags. I think it's like the third largest of the ones that have the scallopy or roundy top. And we are gonna stamp it with something. Did I get what I wanted to stamp it with? I thought I had it. Oh, yes. Yes, I do. That I did. Okay. So I'm using here. I said, thank you, Deborah. I said I was not going to use a retire, but honestly, this is the big congratulations that I have because I like this. Was from an old celebrations. It has all these sayings. But other congratulations I had were either too small or too large, and this was just the right size. So I'm gonna actually use a smaller block. Big congratulations. Let me get my foam mat. And I'm gonna stamp it with, what color am I gonna stamp it? I think Night of Navy, because I want it to be really clear. No, I'm out of camera, sorry. There's no secret in my stamping. Oh, this is very dry. Hopefully it stamps correctly. I have to re-ink this Night of Navy. Alright, let's go. I think it's center. There you go, perfect. Don't you like the, I think it has the right tone. The not the right tone, but the font matches what I want to do here. So I think it's very nice, very complimentary. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, and then, well, you know what? Since we have this ribbon here, why don't I make more ribbon? And we do a little bow for the side, but I want to color it because I want it blue. Yes, I think the sentiment stamps are worth keeping for me, because you know, even if you have the same sentiment, as I said, I'm very picky with the style of the font that they have, or if it's a combination of fonts. And you know, it's some you know, you cannot put a very cartoonish one for a more serious, elegant card, or the other way around. I mean, you know, you have these really scripty sentiments that are gorgeous for a more serious card, but you cannot use that for a younger person's card, I don't think. So I think this is good enough. All right. I'm glad I went to get this pen. Just gonna knot it. Oh, and we're gonna let it dry. We're gonna let it dry before I put it in the white cardstock. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm starting again. Look at my fingers now. I should clean them. And thankfully I have some water here, because I was doing some other project that required water, and maybe I can clean my hands a little bit. All right. Once you color a ribbon with the blend, it becomes a little stiff, so it's always better to do whatever manipulation. If you need to do a bow or a knot or whatever, better do it without. Here are my nails that I just got done on Saturday. Oh well, it will go away. My gel nails. Okay, well, I think this is at least not inking anything. All right, so we're saving this for later, as we said, just in case. And we'll work on the inside now. Where is my little pop-up thingy? Right here. And this will put like this to almost the fold. Just a little bit in, so it can fold properly. So you want to make sure that you can close the card. And that's it. And it has the right size to be just inside when it falls as well. All right, but let's decorate this. And this one had like a daffodil that I had fussy cut from the paper, and this is an iris because I didn't have daffodils, daffodil stamp. But for this I thought I would do something different, and I got a square. The square here, it's 2 3/4, I want to say. Yes. Oh, good memory, Candy. 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 will give you a piece to put here to decorate. Your inside giving you a slight. Okay, I cannot see where it falls. Yes, just like a 1/16 of an inch all around. All right. And I use that embossing folder, the Bravo, that has the happy birthday and the congratulations, Bravo, in all languages. I thought she actually speaks several languages, and I thought it would be fun. So you don't need to totally stamp. I think I'm gonna put this on the top, and then for the bottom, I want to try something. I want to try if I use the circle sayings and the matching, and then we can do something like this, but not happy birthday, of course. But maybe I don't like it so much. Okay, let me think about it. I'm gonna glue the other one meanwhile. If not, we can cut another square of paper and put it like that. Okay, let me get the glue mat, the silicone mat, not to mess things up too much. Hi Emma, happy Mother's Day to you too. I hope you had a good day. All right, I think this looks very nice. It's festive, it's nice, and then here we'll have a message. Let me see. I'm gonna try the circle sayings, and if we don't like, I don't like it, or you don't like it, we can try something else. Now, where is my circle sayings stamp set? Because I was thinking I would use the celebrate because you're awesome all together. So let's see. And I can also do it on a square. Maybe I can just put that on a square and instead of the circle. Because this paper is so pretty. I mean, the circle. Okay, let's see. I'll stamp first and I'll think later. All right, I'm gonna take this off here. With my cleaning thingy, my cleaning chamois. Glad you had a good time, Emma. All right, let's see. Well, my mom lives in Spain, and her Mother's Day in Spain was last week. So I did talk to her today, but basically I talked to her more and wish her happy Mother's Day last week already. So all right. I don't think I can put two stamps together, do I? I don't think they will fit. Yeah, it doesn't fit. It may be a little tight to put the both stamps together, but I kind of like it, so I'm gonna try. What's the worst thing that can happen? That's a good idea, Deborah. Sponging the edge, that would be a good idea. Also, to put like another of the layering circles, maybe that would be too good too. All right, let me find my white. What did I do with it? Here. Okay, I'm gonna try. And my Night of Navy. Or maybe I'll do the message with Night of Navy, and the around circle with boho blue. For a 2-color combo here. Let's see. Boho blue is really nice. It's one of our new in colors. And I already had to order more paper because I've already used it all already. With my mat. right, the celebrate works. Now let's see what happens with the because you're awesome. Getting the all right, and these I'm gonna do in Night of Navy for a contrast. I think I can make it work. All right, let's see. Pum pum pum. I think it works. What do you guys think? And now, for the $1,000,000 question, I'm gonna use the punch just because I love the punch. And maybe I'll sponge the edge as Deb was recommending. All right. Yeah, I think it will. Or I can put the square on boho blue behind it. I think I'm gonna do that. So let me get my boho blue cardstock. I still have some left before my other order arrives tomorrow. And I think I have here enough to make that. And I think it will look nice. Yes, I like that. I'm cutting a strip, well, a strip, not a square, of two. Okay, let me take this off here. Don't want any more accidents. 2 3/4. Do I have enough? Maybe no. Let's see, by 2 3/4. Oh no, look at this. We're so little. Okay, I'm trying to use less, but I still have another piece. All right. Let's break a new sheet of boho blue. I have more coming tomorrow. That's what I have to think about. I've used it so much. 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And now, yes, you can put it like this, and with this in the middle. I like it. Very good suggestion, Deborah. I went with the boho blue because it's my go-to color these days. But that was a good idea, definitely. And I kind of like it. Goes with the bravo, congratulations. I think it's a very happy celebratory card. There we go. All right, and we have the 16th of an inch all around it. And that's it. And now we have to adhere this in here and we'll be done. important to use liquid glue for this step, because you want to make sure that you have wiggle room to move it if it doesn't close properly, or if it's not centered properly. Now before I adhere it to the top, I want to make sure I can close it, and it can. It opens up a little bit because it has the other stuff inside, but it works. So now all I have to do is put glue in here, and close the top part. Hold it for a little bit, and that's it. And meanwhile, I'm gonna score this to make it as close as it can be, but it's normal that it pops up a little bit because it has all the mechanism. But once you put in the envelope, it's gonna look fine. I'm gonna think what I can put when I mail it so they don't flatter my diploma so much. But anyway, okay, so now I think this is safe enough. I'll put a glue dot here, put it in the hole, so to speak, around it. Okay, let me take this off here. Glue dot. It's bigger than the hole, so it should go fine. And then we're just gonna put it like this. It's so stiff now that it's painted with the color, with the blend. Maybe I'll trim this tail a little bit more. And now we'll use dimensionals to pop it up. Just a couple of them. And I want to break up this frame a little bit, so I want it to come out a little bit out of that, but that's just me. And voila, there you go, my little graduation card with the pop-up action in the middle, in the inside. All right, and of course we can put some bling in it, and now we can decide if these are nice. And they kind of go. These were limited edition when the Waves of Inspiration came out, and they were matching. But we have also more of the sequence, but I want this to be distinct. I don't want to be the thing for this. Or we also have, I mean, we have so much. Your rhinestones. What do you guys think? Or the ink color dots. I think the rhinestones will stand, like will give it more bling. Any preference, people? Let's see how the rhinestones look like. Definitely, I don't want the big rhinestones. I want smaller rhinestones. And these are the iridescent rhinestones, which I love because they're really shiny. I want to put one here. Oops. It's very, very pink, though. I don't know. And then I'm going to put one of the medium ones here. Here. And another medium one right here. Maybe I can, yeah, two more would be too much, I think. I think this looks nice. I'm gonna move this one to the side. There. Alright, so what do you guys think? I think it came out really nice, right? And it's totally different from this one, but the fold is the same, but you know, the style, the color scheme, you can adapt the fan fold to whichever card you want to make. And this was the original one. All right, so that's what I have for you tonight. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you end up having a really nice evening. I'm glad, Abby. I think it makes a nice graduation card. I think the little diploma is like so cute. I just have to think of to put something that it won't, maybe, I don't know, like bended cardstock, so it doesn't get too scrunched by the post office, because I have to mail it. But anyway, yes, I'm glad you liked it, and I hope you end up having, finish your Sundays, Mother's Day Sunday, very nicely, and have a great week. Okay, and I'll see you all next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.